Hello everybody, this is episode 2 of my Let's Play series. This will be a much longer video than probably the first one. No, definitely much longer than the first one, I can guarantee you that right now. So if you're expecting me to do anything like fast, this will be a long-term video. Oh shit, creeper. Oh, Andrew drowned, of course. I just stayed up a little bit more just to stay safe, I guess. Just to get into like a small hobbit cave. Dial ray. Oh, Nollisk shell. Yes, I do quite like Nautilus shells. Excelsior! I don't know why I'm saying this. Yeah. I'm just gonna put that there for no real reason at all. Sure, I'll pick that up on my way. Make my way downtown, walking fast with my llama to my back now. Shit. Making my way back around. Where did I drop that? Where did it go? Oh, fucking damn it. No, for poop. Well, dang it, that cost me 2 iron to make, dude. Oh, there it is. Yay. Yeah, steady trident. I don't know why I said that. I'm not mentally okay. I have ADHD. ADHD. Okay, I'm gonna go quiet for a few minutes.
Meant that I could finally wear an iron chest plate, which I needed earlier. After making it to the battle tower, I immediately mined.
I'm watching on Minecraft 100 Days. I don't own it, it's not mine. Full credits to WRLD.
Or at least I could if I had one piece of wool, which I didn't. After seeing this infernal zombie.
If people like to reach out and collab, maybe we could. Oh no, wait, he's on PC and has Java. I'm on Bedrock. There is RLCraft in Bedrock though. It's $10 though.
So overpowered, these things are basically going to be like gnats to us. For now though, I got the wool I needed to craft a backpack, which was huge for storage, plus I could reforge it later for extra parts. All we needed was a reforging.
If you look in the top left corner of the screen, you can see how many days played and my coordinates. So if the day changed, and just know that I or my friend played a little bit while I wasn't here. We don't have any sort of
it's in my hand and deals extra damage to mobs without chest plates.
Anything.
So this thing was sick.
We
I also
don't have
had some
creative.
throwing knives, which meant now I had a range
I'll make
weapon.
sure
On day
that
7, I found
cheats
the
are
waystone, and it
still
was
turned
time for
off.
another
We can
battle
still
tower.
earn
I mined all the
achievements, I
skeleton
think.
spawners for their juicy XP, but if I went in there, I would surely die since skeletons aim for the head. What the skeletons didn't know was I was the tickle monster. So after some feet tickling, I went in there and even managed to take out this blighted skeleton who dropped an efficiency 3 iron pickaxe. Efficiency 3! Let's go, dude!
Man, this ocean is
And it was
big.
time to start investing XP in magic because I wanted to make a summoning staff. Unfortunately, I was interrupted by this
Like,
blighted skeleton who got my butt
really
down
big.
to half a heart. Luckily, he got distracted though, and I was able to clutch up.
Hope I can find land soon.
No way I survived this, bro. Oh, hey, dude, I'm dead. Right when I thought my run was over, the skeleton walks into a corner, allowing me to trap him and easily kill him. But then I saw a blighted spider, so I immediately left. Day 8, and I stumbled across this village where I was able to kill a siren with my
Yes,
throwing knife.
man.
The siren dropped a power 1 enchanted longbow, which would be great if I had some arrows.
Okay, well, I'm
I
gonna
also
go
found
check
a
out
crate,
what
which was super
this is
useful
over
because it was
here.
basically like a mini shulker box. I
Then
also
go
got
over there.
attack 8, which meant I could make and use an
Mama.
iron saber. I crafted a tool belt, which again I would reforge later for extra hearts. I then found grapes, which would be crucial later for killing the final boss, so I grabbed as many as I
Maybe I'll
could.
actually
After
go
that,
over
I
there.
upgraded my building to 12
I
so
like
that I could
building
use a
bases
reforged
on
table. All I needed now to make it was
mountains. Yep,
obsidian
going
and
right
ammo.
there.
For now, though, I decided that this waystone in the village would be the perfect place to set up a temporary base
Oh,
because I could teleport to it as long as I had a waystone.
yes.
After the base was complete, it was time for some more battle towers, which meant more XP,
I
more
wasn't paying
poke,
attention
and a
underwater and I
protection
got
3
mining
book, but even more
fatigue.
importantly, a slime ball. See, I'm not just some
Mining
goofball who gets excited
fatigue.
over balls of slime, alright? This meant that I could make a grappling hook. After sorting through my loot, it was day 10 and I went back
Sick.
to the battle tower. With my new grappling hook, I got the XP and deposited my levels into defense and attack because I was determined
It's
to
a
get level 16
pumpkin.
so I could use diamond armor. Because as you can see, I was
Freaking
starting to loot my
pumpkin.
first
I got
diamond.
excited
I
for
also
a
found a
pumpkin.
miner's ring which gave me permanent haste and an emerald amulet, both of which could be reforged later for more hearts. I got some more juicy loot and headed home to sort it. Here I
I'm
made a
gonna
potion
find a
ring which for now
spot
gave
to
me
build a
+3 attack
base
speed, but
today.
later I would upgrade to give me even more
Actually,
insane buffs. Day 11
why
now,
not
and I
there?
made the
As long as
summoning
this is my
staff. Unfortunately,
5
though, we couldn't
minutes.
use it because we needed to make one of these, a soul gazer, which we could then use to research
And
the
I have
creatures
no
we wanted
iron.
to summon. I then crafted an atlas and it was time to go exploring again, except this time I would find some insane loot. It started on day 12 when I found this village that had a chest full of enchanted books, including Protection 3, Efficiency 5, and Fortune 3,
Oh,
just to
I
name a
hate
few.
this.
But
I
then I
already
found
hate
this
it.
librarian who had an advanced mending book. That's like an S-tier endgame enchantment right there. I then found a Depth Strider 3 book, but little did I know my luck was about to come to an end. Because after trading with this fisherman to get defense 16, I was attacked by this
I'm gonna build a
flying
base here.
skeleton. I ran away with 1 heart on my head and healed up. But unfortunately, when I returned,
Nope,
my
I'm building up there,
advanced
yep.
mending villager was dead. No, he killed my villager, dude! I crashed out, and that brought us to day 13, where I went home. I threw on some diamond armor that I looted and went out, where I found my first dungeon. I am not ready for a dungeon right now.
Might sleep here though.
Yeah, nah, I'm not ready for a dungeon. Or am I? Or am I? Hesitantly, I decided to go inside. Take this guy. I was not ready for a dungeon. On day 14, I found this structure which had some potions of leaping, an anvil, and most importantly, a wither skeleton.
Go.
Because we would need to summon 2 withers before we
Unless you despawned.
And then I ran into this thing. Oh, hell no. What? What's this? Hold on. This video is sponsored by Factor. Factor offers delicious,
Gosh, I
ready-to-eat
hate how
meals
long
so you
it takes
can eat
to break
stress-free.
boats.
Every fresh, never frozen meal is chef-crafted, dietitian approved, and ready to prep on it. Thanks to Factor Enchanted, so I upgraded my magic to level 12 so I can use an enchanting table and attack
Go
with
down.
weapons. I also began to research these Aegises so one day I could summon them to fight for me. And that was when I saw him. Tickle Time Tipson. On day 16, I tamed him and made him my own personal
There we go,
boss.
finally.
The first thing me and him did together was slaughter these Makas. This one tried to run away, but was too fat to fit between the trees, so he died. I then stumbled across
I'm
this
gonna drown
structure,
myself.
which had recall potions, which were important for getting out of bad situations. If only I had one of these back in '99. But more importantly, I found a diamond skirt in case I wanted to get freaky with one of the villagers.
Hey, yo,
some
What?
arrows, which meant we could finally use that enchanted longbow. I took a nap, which brought us into day 17, where I found this secret room. This is where the dating parties happen. Here I found some Oreo ingots. I don't know what they do, but I like the color purple, so I took them. I found some XP tomes, which I popped for free XP, which I then used to upgrade my magic so that I can use the enchantment table, which was conveniently right there. Then me and Tickle Time Tipson rode off into the sunset into day 18, where he would meet his demise. I was getting the XP from this battle tower when tragedy struck. No! I literally just got him, bro. From this point on, I was determined to get revenge on the dragons that killed him. I upgraded my attack to 16 so I could use diamond weapons and finish looting the tower. That night, I was attacked by a rock, which was actually a good thing because I really needed a flying mount. Unfortunately, avian saddles were no easy feat to craft, so I didn't have one, but we would start working towards one soon, and for now, I could research it. Day 19 now, and I returned home to make a speed ring. I applied it and gave myself permanent speed. I also crafted a diamond spear and set up an enchanting table. I crafted some more bandages, continued researching the Aegises, and that was it for day 19. Day 20, and I found some apotheres. Now these were the worst flying mount in the game, but they were a flying mount. So I hopped on it and nearly died trying to tame it. Eventually though we
Jesus.
to tame it, and on day 21 we were
It's not much coal, but still some coal and easy XP for early game.
huge because that meant that I could craft a miniature ring of strength. So these bad boys, and that's what I strength too. I headed home and on my way,
Like a...
this bladed skeleton dropped me a bunch of XP and
Ooh.
also got another wither skeleton. So upon returning home, I used the hard crystal shards I had gotten from the life and crafted my first hard container and gained my first heart. I then crafted a diamond chestplate, enchanted it with protection 2, crafted some diamond boots and enchanted them with protection 2, and put protection 2 on my helmet and my leggings as well. I also had a sharpness 1 belt, which I threw on my spear for a little bit more attack.
There we go.
And I threw a heating hook on my chestplate. I now had heating on both my chestplate and my pants, which was important because it was about to become winter and I didn't want to die from hypothermia. Now I had full diamond enchanted gear, but this was nothing compared to the dragon gear we were going to craft later. Day 22, I was continuing to research the Aegises, and
Decent
I found
place,
another
build.
port city. This place was insane. I found a Supreme Sharpness 5 librarian, which is the strongest sharpness in the game, granting an additional 12 attack damage, which is 4 times stronger than regular sharpness. So we would be using this thing to make an insanely overpowered weapon later to defeat Rahul. So for now, I buried this guy in a hole for safekeeping. And then I found an advanced looting villager, which is basically 2 times stronger than regular one. After selling this guy his crops for his money, I killed an amphitheater which dropped amphitheater feathers, the first thing we needed to craft an avian saddle. Using the money I scammed his friend for, I bought a Supreme Sharpness 5 book from the librarian. Day 23 and it was snowing. Luckily, this villager that was on fire kept me nice and warm. I then found a ton of emerald blocks lying around and a mending villager. Day 24 and I wasted home. I wanted to get an avian saddle which I would need called Silex for, as well as troll tusk and troll leather. Before worrying about that though, I decided to head into this cave after some obsidian because it was about time I made a reforge table. So I got the obsidian I needed, and on day 25 I crafted the reforging station. I did some reforging, getting undying on the backpack, healthy on the tool belt, undying on the potion of speed, healthy on the emerald amulet, and undying on the miner's ring, giving me an additional 5 hearts. Now it was day 26 and I wanted a rock since one of those would be crucial in taking out our first dragon. Unfortunately though, to tame a rock you need avian traits made out of silex meat, and silex don't spawn in the ocean where I made my home. So I set out to find a biome where they could spawn. However, on my way I got attacked by this cockatrice, which messed me up so bad I had to recall home. Jesus Christ, that was crack. However, I came back with my summoning staff and had the boys in blue take this thing out. I kept exploring, and by day 27, I found this nice little spot with a waystone, where I decided I would set up the Silex farm. Silex have a 4% chance to spawn when fishing, so I wasted a moment and crafted myself a nice fishing rod with an upgraded reel, bobber, hook, and bait. I wasted back, and on day 28, it was time to start building the farm. Then I cast a rod, and are you kidding me? I got to play a mini game every time I catch a fish. I was kind of hoping I could just swim and use a green rod. really sit here for now. It wasn't that bad though, because on day 29 we spawned our first Silex. Then, whatever this thing is spawned and tried to kill me. Luckily, I had already separated the Silex from its cold water because I saw this coming. What I didn't see coming was my girlfriend cheating and this boat running out of fish. I kept getting this air doesn't see shifting lighting on message, so I decided to make an entirely new fish there. By day 31, we finally spawned our second Silex. It only took 100 uses of our fishing rod. Eventually, they made love just like my girlfriend and another man. I'm still very upset about this. Not about my girlfriend, but about the whole thing. There's a zombie who tried to kill me. On day 32, I continued to breed the Silex and got my result 1 in my limit, which gave me its 5% damage resistance. I also found this notebook nearby, which gave me there were even nymphs outside, which revived generation. 43, and I found this cave with a ton of diamonds, hard crystal shards, and an adjacent cave with even more emeralds and diamonds. This whole time, I was spending all my levels on attack and defense to get level 24 so I can use dragon armor, because it was almost time to kill a dragon. On day 34, I got another new skeleton skull. Just take a look at how beautiful this biome is. I spent day 35 moving out of my temporary base and into the gnomes. And moving into the gnome's house, I continued to breed the Silex and crafted myself the diamond strength crossbow, aka the dragon killer, as well as a diamond strength tower shield. I then crafted some bolts for the crossbow because it doesn't use arrows. On day 36, I headed to the village and bought some advanced looting because it was time to farm the Silex. But on my way back, I was confronted by this infernal cave spider. When killed, dropped a Vesper. This thing was sick because it was a mob that provided me immunity to bullets. When I got home, I made some new armor because my armor was printed and I upgraded it to protection 3. I also put advanced looting 2 to increase speed, as well as sharpness 4. On day 37, I headed over to the Silex farm and harvested meat. I cooked up their meat and headed into a cave nearby my house where I found a troll. I killed this guy and got the leather I needed for the avian saddle, but still I needed dust. When I returned home, I had enough hard crystal shards to craft another hard container, and I made the avian treats with the cooked Silex meat. On day 38, I found this new crystal abyss biome, which housed the trolls I needed for the troll tusks. Unfortunately, I was dying from hypothermia, so I needed heat resistance potions before I went down there. I decided to go out exploring and found not one, but 2 full sets of iron armor. When I got home, I had everything I needed to craft a soul stone, which I could use on my rock so that he could respawn after he inevitably dies at my hands. Then, speaking of the devil, I ran into a rock and I was able to tame them with the treats and use the soul stone. I now officially had a rock, I just needed defense. So on day 39, I crafted the heat resistance potions and headed into the crystal abyss, where I found the troll I needed. Unfortunately, though, while I was trying to take him out, I got hit by this skeleton that scrambled my inventory every time it hit me. Luckily,
I might start live streaming once I get enough subs.
I then watched as the tusk I needed dropped directly into the lava below. Eventually, I got what I came here for, and on day 40, I finally had everything I needed to craft the avian saddle. Day 41, and I equipped my rock with a chest for extra storage space and diamond pet armor. On day 42, I got power 4 on the diamond crossbow, which meant this thing was ready to take out a dragon. I got efficiency for my pickaxe and repaired my spear, and then I set out with my new rock to do some exploring. On day 43, I found this sick-looking structure, and a dragon's carcass right next to it, which meant free dragon bones. Now, the only other thing we needed to craft dragon weaponry was wither bones, which I was about to get from the structure, because inside there were plenty of blazes, which meant we now had blaze powder to finally craft the strength rings, as well as plenty of wither skeleton spawners, which meant I got not 1, but 2 wither skeleton skulls and plenty of wither bones. This structure also had a ton of gold blocks, which I grabbed for reforging later. I ended up leaving the structure with about 2 stacks of gold blocks. By day 44, I was back home sorting my loot and crafting another hard container. I then crafted not 1, but 2 potion rings of strength and reforged them both to a 9. I now had permanent strength too. On day 45, I was looting the structure when I found an enchanted golden apple, which would be much needed because I was about to fight a dragon. Or at least that's what I thought. With my rock and my enchanted crossbow, this guy was honestly no problem. But after defeating him, I couldn't loot his remains because another dragon showed up. And while I was fighting him, a third dragon showed up. I defeated both of them when another two dragons showed up. I ended up spending the entire night fighting them, and by the morning of day 46, I retrieved my loot. After looting all four dragons' carcasses, day 47 arrived, and I decided to do this battle tower because my defense was still not level 24 yet, which was needed to wear the dragon armor I was about to craft. On day 48, I returned home and crafted a dragon cage, which meant I no longer had to purify water. I then crafted a full set of dragon scale armor and reforged.
Alright guys, I'm gonna cut it off there
Day
tonight.
49, I began crafting the ultimate
I'll talk to you guys
dragon
later, or
This thing was going to
I should.
run on every
Bye.